This is like the best message I think I've ever felt. Seriously, I'm not even saying that. Like, I really think that the way that life is about to take you by surprise. And you know what I feel? When I said that, I instantly felt this energy of like, you're used to surprises that are like, oh shit. That took me off guard in a bad way. Like, bad surprises, things that left you feeling like, damn, didn't see that one coming. This feels like, oh my God, I really didn't see that coming. But like, from a space that you always wished those things would come in. You know what I mean? This is like something that your inner child has prayed for. This is like a life that you wish you could have lived, or, you know, a version of yourself you wished you could have been, a side of life you wish you could have seen. That's literally what this feels like. And it's happening really fast because the Eight of Wands followed by the World, the Ten of Cups, and the Temperance. It's almost like life is about to be moving with you. Okay, so maybe you're used to life feeling like it was constantly, you know, resistant, like you were constantly resistant. And I said that at 111. So like, I feel like you could even be seeing like an increase in angel numbers, especially because this Temperance card is literally an angel, or feeling more connected to the divine, or just feeling like an increase in trust. Like you're no longer doubting your ability, okay? Because this isn't just about trusting in the universe. This is about immense trust in yourself. And I feel like there's a part of you that has been breaking down these like restraints in your mind that have constantly kept you in this just safe enough space, where you might have felt like you wanted to believe more in yourself, but it just didn't feel safe. It didn't feel like, it almost like you didn't want to get your own hopes up. But I feel like right now there's something about like your hopes have been crushed so much that it's like, why would I not want to get my hopes up? Why would I not try to believe in the best? And I feel like there's something about it's no longer you're just trying to, like I think that you've actually rewired your brain. Okay, because the Five of Cups and the Six of Cups, it's like you're healing that inner child that might not have had these things, might not have had the ability to dream in this way, or might have dreamed in this way but had to shut it down. Like you're going back in time literally and confronting the areas that forced you to hide yourself, forced you to think smaller, forced you to doubt yourself, to not believe that beautiful things can happen for you, because that is what this life is here for, is for you to experience the best of it. And I think a part of you, like the reason why I'm feeling this energy is so good and so surprising is because everything prior to this is genuinely felt like it caught you in the worst time, or caught you in the worst case scenario, or like whatever. Things always felt like it was against you. You know what I mean? But now I don't think you work in that mentality of like, life is against me, everything's like working not in my favor. It's like even in those dark periods, you've learned to literally rewire that and say, you know what, maybe these things are working for me. Maybe they're confronting where I'm listening to these projections, listening to this situation and letting that define me. It's like nothing can define you anymore other than yourself. Yeah, that's literally this energy. It's like nothing can define you other than you. I think there's a part of you that's not looking for love anymore. I don't think you're looking for somebody to love you. You're not waiting to experience this, you know, magical fairy tale kind of dream. I feel like you could have been somebody like that, where it's like, again, if you listen to part one, there's something about like your inner child used to be a big dreamer. Like you really could have had these big grand dreams for yourself, but life, you know, maybe made you doubt yourself, or felt like you needed to make it a little bit smaller or safer just to be safe, you know what I mean? But there's something about the safety in the love you're going to experience. It's going to make you realize that it was okay to dream bigger. It was okay to hope for more in love. It was okay to feel like the love you wanted wasn't just a possibility, but a reality that was waiting for you to step into it. Because that's what this energy is. But again, about this energy, like there's this fear I feel like that you're going to experience, and not fear in ways that you're used to, but in a way of like, when you haven't experienced something but you've always wanted it, it's gonna like shake up your beliefs. It's gonna shake up your system. It's going to literally make you question yourself. And I feel like it's not because it's not something that you're meant to experience. It's because when you know that it's like meaningful to you, it's gonna make you like almost rewire it in the face of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, unless you're confronted with the mirror of it, there's gonna be like blind spots. But I'm getting this is gonna be a love that sees you and experiences the fullness of you. You know, it's like, again, when I said in part one, there could have been situations in your life where you were constantly met with people, and this doesn't even have to be romantic, but like that made you feel like you had to be less of yourself, or like the fullness of you was too much for people to handle. So it's like people might not have wanted you to fully see yourself, but this is an energy that is going to, like, it's going to require that, okay? It's not going to require you to have your whole life together, for you to be perfect. It's going to require you to be seen. And I feel like, again, that's like a big fear for you, but it's also been like a big dream. Is like you wish somebody could see what nobody else did. You wished somebody could love what other people couldn't. And there's just something about it that's going to be so healing for you that, like, when I said in part one, this is like the best energy I felt in a long time. Like, you're going to feel the best you felt in a long time. That's what's going to scare you, is that you're not used to feeling this, like, good. Like, I was gonna say this high, like, this might even be making you feel like on a natural high. The Ten of Swords right here too. Like, this is kind of the energy that you're transitioning out of, is like having to battle. Like, that's like battle. Like, I feel like you battled in relationships and within your own self too. I really feel like this is mostly about you. Like, it's something about you've prevented yourself from fully receiving this. But I think that right now, what I'm saying in part one, like how you've had to rewire, I think I said it part one, maybe this part, you've rewired your brain, also your nervous system. So like the safety in your nervous system that's being created right now is like this space where this love can fully like land and flourish, because it's not meant to meet you when you're just, you know, fully, completely terrified of it, that you're not open to it. I'm not saying that you can't be scared. Obviously you're going to be scared, but there's going to be something of like being open anyways, like walking into it anyways. Yeah. I feel like this is just going to be something that, this is going to be one of those things that takes you off guard. This is going to be one of those things where it's not like, oh, I wish I didn't open up to this. It's going to be, I'm so glad that I did. Like, you're going to be so glad that you took a chance. You know what song I'm also hearing? Take a chance on me. I don't even know that song. But that could be significant for somebody. Maybe you're going to be taking a chance on somebody. Somebody's going to take a chance on you. Or this is like really you. You're about to take a chance on yourself. Because it's not just about another person. This is all about you. Okay? Like, this is about you right now. And I feel like the way that life is going to feel so, you know, I was going to say effortless, but life's never like that. So it's like kind of unrealistic. But maybe it's going to be one of those times where certain things in your life do feel a little bit unrealistic and magical, and you're not going to force yourself to bring it back down. You know what I mean? Like, you could be somebody that really does live up in like your mind a lot, where it's hard to stay grounded in reality. It's hard to like think about real world stuff because it's just so fucking annoying. Like, it's like, I don't want to think about this stuff. I wish that I could just live in my mind. But like, I'm almost hearing like you're going to be able to find a way to bring a balance to both of those, where it does feel more like flowing with your life. Again, life's never perfect, ever, but like you're about to be finding this balance that makes your inner child feel happy and joyful and free, but also that grounded and mature version of you is going to feel safe in your reality, safe in your being, to let that version of you like out. The way life is about to hand you so many options. I'm also hearing like avenues. Like, you're not set to one path, and you're not set to a one specific standard or version of yourself. Okay, if you watched part one and part two, you have a lot coming towards you. Like, this whole message kind of feels like all over the place. I don't even know where I'm going with this, because every single message has been about something different. Like, there's not one set specific manifestation coming towards you. Okay, there is multiple things that are gravitating into your energy right now, and it's because you're no longer like asking or, you know, manipulating the energy or forcing things or hoping and like sitting in this kind of doubtful energy. It's almost like you've really surrendered to the flow of your own life. And I feel like there's something about living in your own self right now, not living for other people, not living for an outcome, living for what you feel internally. So like, there's something about your intuition increasing, your magnetism increasing, your energy field is expanding. And when it expands like this, it reaches the things that are meant to reach you. So if you feel like your energy is no longer like as worried as it used to be, as spiraling as it used to be, as anxiously attached or like as doubtful. I'm getting like there's almost just this peacefulness in your chest, like in your energy, where you're just not really like, you're not worried about certain things like you used to. Like this literally feels like kind of what you've experienced is this trust fall, this kind of release of, I don't even want to say you just like one night so happened to do this. This has been like a consistent